trying to find out now how many they actually did run, what happened. It was a no ball, it was a catch take, it was a shy by Fredericks at the wicket. They ran the overthrows. And Tom Spencer doesn't quite know what it's all about down there. And I've never seen cricketers move as quickly, gathering the sacred stumps. The charge of the brigade over. A win. And unforgettable scenes here at Lord's Cricket Ground at the end of one of the greatest one-day matches one could ever possibly wish for.
Oh, and it's a wide. At least the score goes up by one. And it's crossed to Hendrick again. He's gone in for a dot. England all out for 194 or 51 overs. And they've lost their last 8 wickets for 11 runs. So West Indies have won by 92 runs and deserve to become holders of the Prudential World Cup for the second time. Tremendous jubilation by the many West Indian supporters. And Mr. Ronald Owen, chairman of Prudential Assurance Company, presents the winning captain, Clyde Lloyd, with the magnificent Prudential Cup. There's Mr. Charles Palmer, president of MCC. A wonderful sight. There goes the cup. And Mr. Owen also hands Lloyd a cheque for £10,000.
This field. It's flicked away quite nicely by Webb. It's plenty of time to push it through mid-wicket for 2 runs. Mayer's mind. He went for 4, 1, 26 for 9. And India almost there.
His job bowling, not batting, picked up on the deep cover boundary by Valletta. They take 2 and listen to the acclaim to be cheered by 90,000 spectators at Eden Gardens, Calcutta, and take your first World Cup. That is Australia's joy and England's misery. Well, I'm not sure if misery is the right word, because this match has been played in tremendous spirit. Great friendship and rivalry between these teams, but the caption says it all. Australia wins the Lions Cup.
He's hit that ball to deep mid-wicket. Coming back to the second, it's going to be Christ. The throw's good. Christ is out. The Freitas run out. They're 9. A brilliant piece of work by Salman Malik in the deep. It was a good throw. And Mohan Khan, who's done beautifully with the gloves, had the bails off in a flash. A very good take.
Lovely piece of wicket keeping at the end there. Philip de Freitas desperately having to come back to the second run. And for once, Salim Malik gets it on the 8th. So it hasn't been Salim Malik's greatest tournament. But at least he can say to himself tonight he's got involved there. It's been a fabulous team effort by Pakistan. This is a great throw-in. Picks it up cleanly. And de Freitas is always struggling there as soon as Mohan Khan just picks the ball up on the half volley. That's good keeping. An easy decision for Brian Aldridge to give. De Freitas has run out for 10. England are 9 for 208.
Gets a nick. Third man coming around. May not get it. Doesn't. That's 4.
Well, England need these runs any way they can get them. Steve Buckner again, the West Indian umpire, very relaxed. England, 9 for 216.
This one's tipped away. Could go for 4, and it does. So England fighting down to the wire. With 5 balls to be bowled in the World Cup for 92.
Well, all those England supporters at Putney Constitutional can stay awake for another 10 minutes just to see what, or another 3 minutes probably in these conditions. Fine clip. It's a Javed Miandad type shot there that Richard Illingworth has played. And even at this juncture, Imran Khan changes the field, sends the man back to long leg to cover that shot.
England tries to bowl before the man's inside the circle. Umpire Steve Buckner has not missed a trick in this World Cup. Threw the arm out and said there's not the man inside the circle in complete control in the final over.
Well, actually, it almost looked as though Imran Khan had forgotten to tell the man to come in when he was racing in as Imran Khan was, but he's going to savour every moment of this.
Yes, they win by 22 runs and they did it in style. They bowled England out. They defended the 249 magnificently. Wazam Akram, Mushtaq Ahmed bowled beautifully. Fine catching the deep. Young Akif Javed bowled a good spell as well. So they're on top and all the fieldsmen contributed. And there must
beautifully played. That's a great century. A great century made when the chips were down by a fantastic batsman. And that really does tell the story.
Just when one would have thought that he would get 100 with a bludgeoning shot, he has played as delicate a shot as one could imagine.
Through the field, that'll go all the way too. A magnificent shot, all the way to the fence, through the covers. Well, they've taken that to 241 now for 3, so the score's a level. They need one more run to win this World Cup.
Celebrations already beginning. All the other Sri Lankan players out onto the boundary area.
That's it, all the way to the boundary for 4. What a victory for the Sri Lankans. A fantastic effort by them. Their players are charging out onto the ground. The Aussies shaking them by the hand. Little Murali Dharavan's arrived. What a year it's been for him. Distraught at one end of his season. And here he is now in the winning team. They've taken out the World Cup.
Mrs. Benazir Bhutto, and she is going to present the winning cheque for £30,000 and the trophy to Arjuna Ranatunga.
That was a straight out belt off the front foot. Didn't even bother to go onto the back foot to play the square cut. Spare for the Australians. Good innings from Mark Waugh, a blazing one from Adam Gilchrist.
That's in the air, should be taken. The World Cup for Australia. A comprehensive win here by 125 runs.
Well, they've put a lot of work into that, and they've played extremely well all the way through.
A dream that sadly was not to be, at least not this proudly held in his hand. So India flattered yet again to deceive at the very end.
And that finally is that. Australia have won the World Cup of 2007. Officially, the figure is by 53 runs in the Duckworth-Lewis method of calculating these things. But nothing official matters right now. What matters is a marvellous cricket team that have outplayed everybody who's come before them. They are unbeaten for 20.
Pulled away in grand fashion, and a nice way to open the account. That's a fierce outside. It's gone to the boundary like a tracer bullet. Onside, 4 ball. Nicely placed. It's racing away. Beats the fielder in the deep. He's doing it easily. Goldie finishes off in style. A magnificent strike into the crowd. India lift the World Cup after 28 years. The parties start in the dressing room, and it's an Indian captain who's been absolutely magnificent in the night of the final.
That's the winning runs. Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Look at those eyes. Look at the swing. It's out of here.
Well, you just take a moment to reflect and try to imagine what the feeling is to be in those shoes, whether it be the coach, the player, the fan. That real feeling of success, joy and reward. Two very good mates, Yuvraj Singh and MS Dhoni, finishing the job off for India.
The party begins in Mumbai.
Just a single. Gap, is it? Yes, it is. Just the one. It's a perfect Yorker. They've got to push for 2. He lost it in the sun. Nicholls lost it in the sun. They'll get to. Last ball, Butler. He gets it in a gap. He gets a boundary. 15 off the super over. A wide. It is a wide. It's a freebie for New Zealand. Number 1 again. Perfect Yorker. They've got to get 2. Guptill will get back. He's quick enough. He's got it. It's huge. It's gone. It's out of the park. Here's Archer again. Neesham gets him again. Will they go for 2? Guptill says yes in misfield. More pressure. Neesham on strike. He's hit another gap. Guptill will come back. Don't worry about that. They've gone to the wrong end. Guptill was always going to make it. It's going to be on Martin Guptill. It's going to be on Martin Guptill. 2 to win. Guptill's going to push for 2. They've got to go. Throw's got to go to the keeper's end. He's got it. England have won the World Cup by the barest of margins. By the barest.
Like, share and subscribe.